So, back to the trade bargaining table. Let's see here. I guess we're going to be talking to Elizabeth. What will you give me for rifling? She will not give me scientific method. What do you want for scientific method? Rifling? Okay, we'll trade that. She's obviously researching it right now, isn't she? No, she's actually researching communism. I wonder why. I guess rifling is just not very valuable anymore compared to scientific method. Okay, well, it's a good enough deal. And we have entered the industrial era.
I do not feel obliged to believe that the same God who has endowed us with sense, reason, and intellect has intended us to forego their use.
And as you can see, now that we've entered the industrial era, our roads have upgraded. They look like blacktop roads. And our workers have also upgraded. As you can see, they have their orange construction worker clothes on. Oh, and now we have another great person. It happens to be a great artist of all things, which sucks. Great artist is probably the most useless great person in the game. And now that we have scientific method, we can start looking for oil. I don't think I have any oil. Wow. Look at that. There's no oil in Europe. So we're gonna have to go. Really, I'm surprised there's no oil in Europe. That's very odd. Very odd decision. Because, well, I guess it makes a little bit of sense, but... So invading France is not going to get us oil, but invading England would. I think if we can just get France out of Europe, we can make them a vassal. Get them to capitulate. How is it that healing is taking is so long? What the hell? Like, we're going to be stationing a rifleman here on top of this forest. Hopefully Louis won't be able to get up there then. It's a very entrenched position. Why is this city starving? We can't rush it because we have no slavery civic anymore. Otherwise I'd probably rush a building or something. With all that extra population, it's just going to starve anyway. And stop trading with Mansa fails. I think we have enough gold to upgrade this longbowman to a rifleman. That's on the borders of one of Louis' cities. So it's an important city to protect. As you can see here, Elizabeth most definitely has redcoats now, which are her equivalent of the rifleman for pretty much every other civilization. And 2 more turns to heal. Just don't get that. Seems like it's always 2 more turns. And Spain has been spying on me. Okay. Well, I think it's time to declare war. We shall give Louis the bad news. And I'm going to start promoting my units for gunpowder combat. No! Damn it. Didn't mean to move that guy. Well, he's probably going to get killed. The game can be finicky like that sometimes. Now we have a couple of cities. A whole bunch of cities are unhappy now. So I'm going to have to do something about that. We can make that one happy. And that one. This might be easier than I thought. I'm not going to actually have to build any new units to station there. So let's see where Louis is. Enemy military. Mostly just in Western Europe. I don't see him in my land anywhere where he could be causing trouble. Spanish Empire wants liberalism, why not? And Louis did not attack me. And he does have airships and cannons now. Well, we've already reduced the defenses of Paris to naught. So let's try waiting in here and doing some collateral damage. Okay. What are our odds? 58%. Let's throw one more catapult at it. And we're going to try to go with our cavalry that has good withdrawal odds. Yeah, what do you know? Withdrew. That's always good. Another small victory. Oh, was our cavalry destroyed? I never got the message. What on earth happened? I wonder. I don't. Did I move that cavalry back? I must have. Okay. I didn't see it get attacked. It was the one I moved in onto the square with the stone by mistake. Yeah, we have one cannon left. Should be pretty straightforward. What do we have in here? The Taj Mahal. Not that useful. Notre Dame. That's useful. Sistine Chapel. Definitely useful. So yeah, we're going to be keeping this city. Has a lot of useful wonders in it. We are, what, one turn in to the war, and already Louis lost a city. We're not going to move this stack, though. It's interesting. I should probably just send the riflemen to defend it. I doubt Louis has that many units that he can actually mobilize against me. So we're going to split the stack up a bit in two parts here. And I'm going to clean the map a bit so we can see things better. Does no good to have them all hiding behind resources. Then again, see, I have a difficult time deciding what I should build in what area. Why are these workers... Okay, workshop in one turn. There we go. 6 hammers. So you'll see, going the direction I'm going in, we're going to get we're going to be focusing very much on productivity in the industrial and modern eras of the game. So we're going to go for workshops. And what else? There's something else. Farms. Anyway, workshops and towns, I think, are the ideal solution here. An innovative chef has discovered a new type of spice which only grows in a forest near Kiev. We can either get a new source of spice, or we can actually have a plantation built immediately for 26 gold. I'm not going to refuse that. There we go. Spice. I don't think I finally have one. This is my first spice, yeah. It's quite rare to find spices in Europe. So that was definitely a good idea. Plains are the best areas to build workshops on. It's not very useful for food production at all. They yield very mediocre food production. So which city do we go for next here? We can get to Bordeaux in 2 turns to siege it. Or Marseille's in 2 turns. We're just going to grab this entire stack and go to Marseille's. And we're going to grab a couple of these riflemen. Wake up. And let's see here. You get 1 more promotion, okay. Promote against gunpowder units. We're going to work on getting them over to defend Paris that we just captured. How close am I to getting another great general? About 3/4 of the way. This city was actually quite strategically placed by Louis, as he actually has oil in the water there. And Louis finally has cavalry as well, which could be bad for us. And he isn't attacking me for some reason. He has a lot of units. And now Marseille's is down to 0%. And I think we actually have made enough gold now. So we're going to turn research up to 70% and try to focus on getting some techs faster. Since Marseille's is down to 0. Oh, I forgot to heal a lot of these units. I have a lot of damaged units now. Oh, that's not That was rather short-sighted on my part, wasn't it? Yeah. I wanted to get blitz this as fast as possible. But now what am I going to do? We're just going to try and take Marseille's. There are not that many units. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. How many healthy units do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Actually, those are not very good odds. So I think we're going to wait a turn or two here. And we're going to try to move some more riflemen in. From Rome. And hopefully they'll be able to help support and take the city. Because I don't think I have enough cavalry to do it. I'm gonna end up losing some of them when I first attack the city, which is probably going to be next turn. Let's start building some more catapults. We're burning right through them, using them to cause collateral damage.
I must study politics and war, that my sons may have liberty to study mathematics and philosophy.
Well, we finally have the Grenadier, but I don't think he's going to be that much use to us. We're already good ways through this war. What am I saying? I've only captured one city. Probably being a bit optimistic there. Okay, well, we're gonna go cause some collateral damage. And then attack with the trebuchet. Yeah, we're definitely causing collateral damage, so let's hit again. And they should be significantly wounded. We're going to go in with the rifleman. 85% odds he lost. Well, well, well. 2 in a row. Come on, guys. What the hell? Jackasses. It's just Civilization 5 cheating like usual. Civilization 4. What am I talking about? Can we please stop just jumping all over units here for a second? I actually want to finish this stupid war. Can we? You think that'd be possible? What odds do we have here? 90% odds. He lost on that. Why don't you lose too? I mean, it just seems to be... It just disproportionately affects the human player, it seems like. Oh, I got a great general. 84% odds on that. Let's examine the city. There's really nothing important in here. Should we capture it? I'm just looking here at the tiles because Rome can work these tiles and these tiles. And this city, when I capture it, can work these tiles and these tiles. So I'm going to be missing out one tile there. If I decide to raise it. I will keep it for now, I guess. And we can actually get all our units in it, which will be useful because I'm going to heal them. And we'll also be able to get the hill rifleman in there because he has double movement in hills. So it's good to have at least one rifleman in the city. Because we have a lot of damaged cavalry in there. And we have finally have the defensive rifleman going into Paris. And here we have our great George Patton, the great general. We're going to be settling him in Rome as well for additional experience points for our units. And here we have a great prophet. Now, it's going to consume 3 great people. Oh, that's right. I consumed my great spy last time. So we have a great artist and a great prophet. We're going to set them to sleep. And then when I get one more great person, I'm going to go for another golden age because it benefits me a lot. You can go for steam power or steel. I think we'll go for steam power. And I think I'm going to pretty much wrap it up there. We have declared war on France successfully and taken Paris and Marseille with minimal losses. I only lost, what, 5, 6 units? Well, it's probably more like 8, considering the catapults. A decent overall effort to begin with. So, thanks for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one.